That one falls.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Barnett against Smith. Pass to Booker. Here's Barnett. Puts up a three. Ball with the rebound.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm. He could have walked to the basket.
And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here is Miller. He had 19 points in the win against Toronto. And it's sent back by KD.
You know, somehow Durant is still a bit overlooked as a defender and shot blocker.
Barnett passes to Durant. That one misses. Good D by Miller. Hornets trail by 3. Pass the ball. Dishes to Smith. Passes it to Ball. Smith outside. Clock is at 3. The rebound by James. Suns leading by 3. Kicks to Booker. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And here in January, a few teams starting to solidify their spots in the power rankings. Others, not so much. Look at the Hornets. They sink a little bit here in the rankings. Still, though, remaining in the top 5.
Well, right now for the Suns, they were projected to be one of, if not the best team in our league. And thus far, they have not disappointed.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. As Azubuike's checked in, and it's Jeremy Grant in for LeBron. Dunn, wide open, he fires. A three-pointer, no good. Suns have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Well, a chance to check out some stats for LaMelo Ball. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Suns.
They've not been passive at all on defense early on. Challenging shots, and it's resulted in a number of blocks.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
First one falls for him. And Phoenix making a change. Craig's checked in. And then for Charlotte, Saric checked in for Evan Mobley. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for Ball. Both shots good from the stripe. Now Brogdon. Right now he's averaging 11 points a game. Done outside. And Saric kicks to Brogdon. And there's the pass to Miller. Saric with it. Charlotte moving the ball around. Here's Brogdon. Got a piece of it. They recover it. And that one, good. Suns leading by 3. Booker in the post. He's guarded by Brogdon. Charlotte's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Miller. Smith on the wing. Fires from the line. And it's Barnett with the rebound.
It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way.
2 points. That one goes.
Yeah, that's just good basketball there by Grant, moving the ball to the wide open man and getting an assist out of it.
Smith outside. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2 for 6 start. Suns have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Pass to Grant. That shot misses. Good D by Miller. Hornets trail by 3. Here's Smith. And the wing jumper offline.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
And it's Grant that time on the assist by Booker.
And Grant really embraces contact, relishes it, as a matter of fact. He has no fear going to the rim or going into a shot.
So Charlotte calls timeout. Their first. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looked so good in that one.
Well, I think it was a combination of things, quite honestly, but the defense didn't really offer them a challenge all night. I agree with that.
Allen's checked in for Devin Booker. It's good on the putback.
Already finding his spots and capitalizing, playing really efficient basketball.
Here's Barnett. 29 points for him last game against Oklahoma City.
And he was relentless in that one. I mean, he wanted to be the first to every rebound and almost was.
Now here is Smith after the miss from Barnett. Brogdon outside. Six to shoot. Driving in, and he uses the glass on the lane. And it's now only a 1-point Suns lead.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's Barnett. 5 points in the game. There's the lob to the hoop. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Smith for 3. Drops in the tray. Smith's got 7 points in the game.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Here's Barnett. They can't stop the run with that one. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking.
And it's Smith missing.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Basket made. That's his third of the game. He's 3 for 9 now.
And Grant's such a versatile player. It can do a little bit of everything, including setting up his teammates.
And that one's good, Brogdon. Brogdon's got his second basket of the night.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And they get it back. Barnett passes to Grant. Here's Barnett. He kicks to Allen. Clock at 6. Fires the 3. Pass to Barnett. Shoots the 3. Cranes the three-pointer. 10 points for him.
As he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter, he's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now here is Miller, still without a basket. The tray. That shot off. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Suns lead by 1. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
On the court for the Hornets, they've got Mobley. Brogdon out there with LaMelo Ball. Then it's Miller, and it's Parker in at the 5. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The Cobra in the last game against Oklahoma City was all business. He added 29 points, and he hit some big shots behind the arc, making an impact from deep. Just a fantastic effort for him out on the floor. See if he's got any gas left in the tank for tonight. Guys?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
James misses. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. They get to take on the Blazers at Portland after this one. That will be their second of this 5-game road trip. Passes to James. LeBron playing like a big man inside.
James doing his thing in close to the hoop. Good work there.
Here's Ball. Gets to the rim for two with the D all over him. Ball's got the lead up to 2 now for the Hornets. To the paint. Here's Barnett. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And it's fun to watch guys like Booker that see the floor this well. Seems to always get it to the right man.
Outside, Ball. Shoots. The rebound by James. Suns have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Here's Booker, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the content. Hey, Special K, in your playing days, you were such a strong defender. Who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Hey, I appreciate the love, partner, but strong defender attached to my name back in the day would not mix well, if we're talking truth. But I will tell you, the hardest guy I had to deal with was Bernard King. He gave me fits. He was relentless in his pursuit of the pumpkin. They ran a bunch of stuff for him when he was playing for the Knicks, and that dude could put it in the basket.
Free throw good, Booker. Nasir Little, he's checked in for the Suns. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Charlotte trailing. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Ball with the bucket. Ball's got 4 this quarter.
Really important for Ball to maintain his poise around the basket. That's what allows him to take a bump like that and still convert.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair in a close.